So I'm back with Karla. Karla, I just got done talking to Rocio, and you saw that I uploaded Migs conversation that we had over the phone yesterday. He's locked up, and I was talking to him. He called me. He should be calling right now, as a matter of fact, to try to talk to you. If he calls, I'll let him talk to you, and then you can continue with the interview. But I told Migs. He said that he was calling me because he wanted to know how you're doing. He said he's a little worried because he hasn't heard from you. He's been calling your old phone, your old number, and you're not answering. I told him that you're doing okay, and relatively speaking, you're out here in the streets and whatnot. You're relatively safe, and that's in terms of being out here on the streets, right? He sounded a little bit, after I talked to him, he sounded a little bit more like reassured, like he's okay, right? That you're out here and you're waiting for him, you love him, you miss him. He's gonna call me tomorrow or Friday. What do you want to tell him if you don't talk to him?
To not believe what everybody says. Like, I'm still with him and I still love him. Like, no matter what. Yeah. People are always gonna be saying like rumors and stuff, but not to believe them. They're not true.
Yeah. So what you're talking about is you saw in the comments. So you right now, when I saw you, you said, hey. Hold on, I got these nosy people passing by, staring at us. You were saying, people in the comments are saying that I have a boyfriend and I live with a guy. I said, those idiots in the comments, they don't know what the hell they're talking about. Because those are the same people that used to comment that you were 12 years old. Those are the same people that used to comment that Migs was 35 years old, you're 15, or like those same idiots that would comment that you and him were brother and sister, stupid stuff like that. Same idiots. They come from the same batch, right? They got nothing better to do. Their lives are so crappy that they have to invent stuff. Nobody has ever said you have a boyfriend. Nobody has ever said that, right? Nobody. Not Rocio, not myself, nobody. It's just you got these 2 or 3 idiots. They comment and then, oh, she has a boyfriend. Oh, and it's like a rumor. It's just like it's like a snowball. It gets bigger. Because people want to be dumb. They don't know. They're just assuming. You're out here with friends. I've seen you with friends, right? Street friends. Just like when Migs was in last time, right? You had street friends, right? That doesn't mean there's anything romantic, anything like that. But people don't care about the truth. They're gonna create their own little stupid stories, You just ignore them. That's what you got to do. I told Migs, she says she loves you. She's waiting on you. She's out in the streets right now because of addiction. I go, Migs, you understand that? You've gotten out clean before, and what happened? You go back to addiction. Addiction pulls you. That's what happened to Karla. So I said, Migs, you know Karla and I know Karla. She's not out there doing all this crazy stuff, creating mayhem, doing all these crazy things. She's out there smoking pills because that's what the addiction has her doing. Is that safe to say that's accurate? I was talking to Rocio, and Rocio said, let Karla know that I just want to know that she's okay, that she's not hungry, that she's doing okay. Sounds like to me like she misses you. There's no like ill will, there's no bad intent, from Rocio. I don't sense it, I don't see it. would you say you're like a little embarrassed that or do you feel like you let people down?
Yeah.
And what were you up to today, Karla?
Nothing, pretty much. I was just on my phone, like just waiting for you to come. I got a new phone, a government phone actually.
You got a what?
A government phone.
A government phone. How often do they give those phones? As many as you want, or how does that work?
Like not as many as you want, but I guess you have to wait for a year, I think, until your plan cancels to get another one.
Really? So if you lost that phone, if it got stolen, if something happened to it, you'd have to wait another year to get another one from the government?
Yeah, or you could cancel the plan.
And get another phone? And start all over again?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, those phones are free to you, but they're not free to us, the taxpayer. Like we pay for that, you know?
Yeah.
I think it's overall it's a good thing because you have the ability to call the police if you need them for an emergency since you're out here, right? So you've been out here for what? How long? A week now? On the streets?
A week and a half, I think.
Week and a half? What do you miss about being at Rocio's house? You don't miss the food, the eating?
Yeah.
You were eating a lot, huh?
Yes, yeah.
Huh? Yeah?
Just don't want to talk about that.
You what?
I just don't want to talk about that.
You don't want to talk about the food?
I just don't want to talk about that because I don't know.
You don't want to talk about anything to do with Rocio's house?
I guess.
Did something bad happen at her house, or you're trying to forget that, or what?
I don't know. I just don't want to talk about it right now at this moment.
What would you like to talk about?
I'm not sure, but but I just don't like how everybody's saying that I'm making relapse and everything, that I'm ruining his life. Basically, they're saying everything that they were saying about making, you know. I don't like that. Everybody's always gonna say something. I can't really pay attention to it that much.
Yeah, I've been telling you that for a year and a half. People are gonna talk. It doesn't matter what you want them to say or don't want them to say or what you like or don't like. People are gonna have an opinion, whether it's a stupid opinion, a low IQ opinion, a mean, hurtful opinion. They don't care. You know, they're trying to hurt you, you know? So you can't let them. You just have to ignore it. Those are people that don't know you. They're never gonna know you. They probably don't care for you. They hold ill will towards you, and they're just trying to harm you how best they can, which is through their words, right? So you can't allow that because they're just words. They don't know what they're saying. You know, they're kind of slow. They might be dummies. Who knows, right? What their issue is, but you just can't. You just got to ignore that, right? You just have to, right? You can't. People comment stuff about you personally. These are people that don't know you. They don't know you. They've been watching your videos for a year and a half on YouTube. They still don't know you, right? So you just have to. You give them too much credibility, too much credence. Like if they're important, they're not. Okay? So Migs is calling. Do you want to say hi really quick?